What's up, guys? Another master review here. I'm going to do a quick playthrough of Fightin' Rage on the Nintendo Switch. This is a downloadable game on the Nintendo eShop, and the way I'll be playing it today is I have the Nintendo Switch hooked up to the back of this arcade 1-up shell, and I'm using an Intech Gaming arcade deck that is connected through a USB and an adapter to the Nintendo Switch itself. So again, I'm going to be looking at Fightin' Rage. Seems like a pretty cool beat 'em up game, and just kind of doing my first playthrough and see how it goes. All right. So first time playing Fightin' Rage. Looked really cool from some of the videos I've seen. Just starting off with the game, it kind of gives that impression as if you're emulating an arcade game, or kind of like starting up an arcade for the first time. It does like a RAM check and kind of like shows you the year and everything like that. So really cool, very arcadey. It doesn't look like you start off with really any modes here, except arcade mode. So let's just go ahead and get into that. One player. And it starts off with some type of tutorial. Select your character. Dal, Ricardo. I think we'll probably stick with Ricardo. F. Norris. I guess it's just those three. We're going to do Ricardo. Yeah, this is extra space. What is that? Let's beat him up. Round one. Rising from the flames. And we're getting some story here. Very, very much arcade style. And to be honest with you, he kind of, just off the bat, it kind of feels like Battletoads. And even the characters themselves almost look like something you'd see out of Battletoads. Yeah, this feels a lot like Battletoads. And even like Battletoads, when you kill the characters, they kind of turn into skeletons. So, pretty neat. I guess and you can pick up weapons. Let's see. Okay, we're going to the left, I guess. So you can pick up the characters, body slam them. Ooh. Yeah, you're fighting against pigs and rats. And this is pretty cool. I don't know if you can notice it from your viewpoint, but it looks like you've got an arcade view. This looks like a curved screen. It's very cool. It's very nostalgic. And it's got, like, you pick up the meats and stuff from underneath the barrels, just like Final Fight. It looks like I'm on some type of time limit, so I better hurry up. Body slam him. Come on, Ricardo. Does he have any super moves? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I'm kind of losing time here. And I'm kind of taking too long. Oh, but whenever you use that ability, it uses up your energy. So you can only use it sparingly. I'm going to skip through some of the story stuff. Uh-oh. I guess it's the boss fight, but I'm pretty low on energy, so I'm probably much down. I'm going to lose a life. Alright, back into it. So it looks like you're fighting against these two bosses, and then they just throw random enemies at you while you're going at it. To be honest with you, in terms of like the boss designs, hopefully it's just the first level. Boss designs seem to be pretty poor, to be honest with you. Can't tell the boss from all the regular henchmen, so to speak. But it's fun nonetheless. And I'm glad I downloaded it from the eShop. Sometimes this game is more expensive. I think the price for this is usually like 30 bucks. Oh wow, I lost another life there. Try this again. Oh, there we go. Usually this game is about 30 bucks. I think that's a little bit rich for my blood. So This game was on sale. I think it was like half off or something. So it must have been like $14.99 during this end of year eShop sale. And that's when I picked it up, and I'm glad I did. It's pretty good. It's a pretty cool game. Pretty nostalgic. I do like beat 'em ups. Nintendo's eShop has a ton of great arcade-like games that are great for this type of format. Is he always going to? Oh, he's always going to the left. That's different. Very different from what we're used to. You're always used to scrolling to the right, like Ninja Turtles or X-Men or any of the classic beat 'em ups from the late 80s, early 90s that we grew up playing. But it's a pretty cool game. And I do like when you kind of do your move or kind of do your combo move and lead to a slam. They just disintegrate into bones. And you've got these motorcycle villains at this point. I think there are levels that you're on vehicles, kind of like Turtles in Time, that you're on motorcycles. I think it's a little bit later on in the game. Something I'll have to get to and see how it goes. Gotta use my super move, clear these guys out. It's pretty cool. I do like, as I said, I do like kind of the nostalgic look to the curvature of the screen itself. It's very different in terms of going to the left. In this game, I'm always used to going to the right, so it just feels off to me. It doesn't do anything like super special. No, the motorcycle just exploded. I think I just almost lost a life. It's very, oh, I guess I only have 3 lives. Am I really having to start over again? It does like a tally of your score. Do I get to continue? Okay. There we go. So with this Intech Gaming arcade deck, and you can buy this on Amazon for like 100, 120 bucks. It does the button configuration kind of randomly for you. Some games allow you to configure it to the actual button, whereas others are kind of stuck with maybe 1 to 2 configurations of whatever this Intech Gaming decides to randomly throw at you. Again, I love playing in this arcade style format. So it's a Nintendo Switch hooked up to this arcade shell, so I can experience these games in this type of format. So it's kind of a great way to just do button mashing and have that great nostalgic arcade feel. But I'm getting pretty slammed over here. Overall, in terms of this game, if I'm going to do like a quick perception or my first initial thinking about my initial thoughts of this game, feels like Battletoads, and it's a good thing. It doesn't do anything really different. It brings back a lot of the nostalgic style. It feels like you're doing some damage, and that's cool. But otherwise, it's a great game that you can get on sale. Don't pay full price for something like this. You've got other great games, beat 'em ups that are out now, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. That thing's about to explode, and it got me. It's a fun game. I do like these beat 'em ups, and this is why I bought an arcade 1-up shell, so I can experience these Nintendo Switch games in this type of format and have almost like this modern arcade experience that I can experience modern arcade games. I don't have to constantly go back to the arcade games from the 80s and 90s and just keep on replaying those. I can enjoy what is coming up brand new on the eShop. This also connects to, or this arcade deck also connects to PS4, PS5, Android boxes, your PC. So love to enjoy games this way. It is a nostalgic, it's all about nostalgia here, 80s and 90s arcade classic, but experiencing it for the newer game generations, the new games that are coming out and that are downloadable on the eShop, on the PlayStation Store. So overall for Fight and Rage, pretty good. Buy it on a sale, but just expect something that's your basic beat 'em up. Don't expect anything kind of thrown in new there. Pretty stylish. Style is pretty cool. But other than that, it's a cheap buy, something that you can just experience, knock it out, and probably just maybe keep it in your library, pending any type of storage space you have. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this kind of quick dive into Fight and Rage on Nintendo Switch. Hope to see you again. And that's your Mass Review.